Hello, my fellow hunters of Sunbreak Inclination. It's time for the final 2 weapon reveals in Jewel Blades and Light Bowgun. Yes, indeed, and both of them are looking rather snazzy, if I do say so myself, and I am saying so myself because I'm myself, and as of yet I've not developed another personality. There is always time, however. Alrighty, let's begin then with the Light Bowgun, who has got a brand new, you'll never guess it, a counter! However, it's a very, very light bowgun counter, and it works really, really well. So you're about to be hit by something, absolutely blast it to smithereens with a forceful shot so forceful that it shoots you backwards, and you can only stop your backwards momentum with a mid-flight wire bug to return you to the ground. That is a cool concept. A counter shot so powerful, you need a wire bug's help to stop being blown away by your own artillery. And indeed, apparently this can even defend against breath attacks, continuous streams of damage, which is ridiculously cool. It even says neutralize breath attacks, so maybe it just stops the breath from happening. They're like, ah, and then you blast the explosive round into their mouth, and they just can't keep powering it forward. That's really awesome. Maybe Light Bowgun can actually specifically shut down especially dangerous moves for the hunting team, and obviously for themselves, as a kind of clutch, deliberately throw yourself in front of it to prevent it from happening. That's really, really cool. Supposedly, though, the attack itself isn't that powerful. It is for the shutdown of the move, and indeed, it does delete Bob's pinecone from the air, so it does seem like you really can choose to just cancel a monster's move with this, which is amazing utility for Light Bowgun, and of course, the movement backwards to get you back at range to keep shooting. Honestly, a really solid move and a great little bit of kit in Light Bowgun's arsenal. The other one then, for switching the switch skills we get is critical firepower. Basically, reduce your critical distance by a load to increase your damage by a load. Nothing too flashy, but a high risk, high reward move to make you pump out a lot more damage at the trade-off of being much more likely to get hit by the monster, or at least having a lot less time to react to its attacks. I mean, that kind of just works, right? And it doesn't apply to every certain type of ammo, so you're going to have to work out what's best to actually use this with, but it definitely does the job of giving Light Bowgun a little bit more sting to it. So all around, I am pretty chuffed with this one. Then we get to Jewel Blades, who of course we saw it in a few of the initial trailers, but Spiral Slash. This is awesome. You can use it on the ground, at which point it will naturally aim upwards, so I would assume from that it's possible to just, like, overshoot and miss a monster, kind of how you can with Hunting Edge and Greatsword, for those that actually use that move. But when you do connect, you then drill into the monster repeatedly, doing damage after damage after damage after damage, which looks like it's going to do a lot of damage, especially if you get that piercing bind first and trigger it with the Spiral Slash real quick. And of course, with the Jewel Blade's propensity for element and status, this is going to apply both like crazy. And doing it in the air kind of makes it much easier to aim from the looks, as you do aim downwards instead of upwards like you do on the ground. So really, yeah, just an incredibly solid single big powerful attack for Jewel Blades. No one is going to complain at that. It looks badass. I bet it feels badass to use, and really I can't wait to give it a go and in fact completely build around it. Then, after we switch those switch skills, we get the Slide Slash combo. This is interesting. Lets you attack while evading, which is something we've had on the Jewel Blades before with Feral Demon mode, but this looks much more deliberate, actual proper slashes of the weapon, and apparently you can work it into your combos to just keep going. It's not so much bonus damage when you dash like the current one, but a deliberate, I am going to attack you with my dash for more significant damage. That's a more significant decision to make while repositioning. So it's a kind of different take on it, and looks like it's much more potent. And again, anything that lets you do damage while attacking is ripe for whacking on evade distance, evade window, stamina skills, and just killing monsters while permanently dodging, because that's a hell of a good time. All in all, dual blades just got faster, more aggressive, and more powerful in a entirety, and I don't think anyone who wields those tiny little dual stabbers is going to be turning their nose up at that. Honestly, 2 very good reveals for the final day, and basically my always takeaway is if there's things revealed, moves revealed that make me want to go, I'm going to make a whole entire build around making that as strong as possible, and both these weapons have something like that now, then I am very much happy as someone who is addicted to build theory crafting and math in Monster Hunter. In any case, let me know what you think, who you think won. It's close for me, it's dual blades, but that's because I just prefer dual blades to light bowgun, so I'm not really a fair person to ask that question to. Like if you enjoyed this, subscribe for more, hit the bell, don't miss future Monster Hunter Sunbreak goodliness, and until we meet again, consider supporting the future of this channel on Patreon down below. A goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.